Well, it is only the second game in the group phase, but already this is crunch time for some, certainly those who have suffered defeat in their opening game. The prospect of an early exit already hangs above their heads. The players and managers have to put a brave face on it in the pre-match press conference, but that is not going to change the overwhelming truth here, and that is that they really must seek to avoid defeat. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages, one of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, some in the media have dubbed this already a desperation derby.
Yeah, Peter, I think it's true that another defeat could spell curtains, but as a glass-half-full person, hopes and dreams are still intact, and this can be the start of a revival that the doubters are not quite expecting. Their motivation can be taken from a wish to shove it back down their throats.
So it's away we go then. Tries to dink it in. And he's there to clear it. Surely a shot. It's being played forward. Over to the left. And now the breakaway. Roberto Carlos. And it's played forward. Roberto Carlos. Looking to get within range. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Zico! It's broken loose. Tries to stroke it through. Gets good distance on it. Hoists it forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he's cut it out. The referee's awarded a free kick. Plays it out to the flank. Roberto Carlos. Forward it goes. Great challenge, time to perfection. Cleared without complication. Shoots! And the forward! They score! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
A breakthrough goal, as you may have predicted, but not at the end most of us anticipated. He's looked long this time. Oh, good take in a good area. Chance to shoot. Keeper's ball. And it's half-time here. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. How would you review the first half?
Well, at the moment, Peter, this smacks of an upset, but against more illustrious opponents, this is not a done deal. Half-time will be welcomed for very different reasons.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Well weighted. Cut out in the nick of time. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That'll go straight through to the keeper. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Mirante.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Neymar. Ball swung in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Played out to the right. Whipped in.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And here's Neymar.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well played, he saw that coming. Oh, they could break here. Zico. He's through.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
That's a throw.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. A famous win, all but confirmed. They just need to hold on for a few more minutes. Intercepts the throw. It's well read. So that's it. It is all over. terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. Well, they really needed that. Nothing decided yet, but they are in it going into the final group game. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm sure a more comfortable margin would have been preferable, but you can't expect to get your way all the time. I think it was a win earned through game management.
Well, it is only the second game in the group phase, but already this is crunch time for some, certainly those who have suffered defeat in their opening game. The prospect of an early exit already hangs above their heads. The players and managers have to put a brave face on it in the pre-match press conference, but that is not going to change the overwhelming truth here, and that is that they really must seek to avoid defeat. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Well, some in the media have dubbed this already a desperation derby.
Well, it doesn't have to be doom and gloom simply because you've lost one game. That can be rescued quite quickly here, with a great chance of turning fortunes round and lifting spirits and just creating much more optimism. And they can still emerge from this group. Their hopes and dreams are very much alive from the way I see it.
And already we're underway here. Deftly done. Keeper sends it forward. And the counter is on. Chance! He's delivered all right! And that's got him off to a flyer!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
And the shot! Sticks it away! And with the match still in its infancy, they are easing away. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Santon. Looks to clip it forward. He's gone for it! In for a follow-up! To meet it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Finds himself eased off the ball. Tries lifting it over. A throw. Santon. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Alfredson hoists it forward. Nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Alfredson. Gets into a dangerous position. Decent looking ball. There is the half-time whistle. It's the first half compared with your expectation.
Oh, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we're underway again. Alfredson. Forward it goes. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's played forward. He's got away. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Time for a change in personnel. Has a hit! Worth a try. All about the outcome.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
Delaney. Nicely measured pass. Goes for goal! found his man. How about a shot? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Just 5 minutes left. Tries to get it forward quickly. Delaney. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. That was travelling. Plays it out to the flank. And the weighted pass. It's a brilliant interception. And it's played forward. And that's that. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Well, they really needed that. Nothing decided yet, but they are in it going into the final group game. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form. A big team beating a not-so-big team, and the lesson...
Well, of course, victory in the opening fixture was absolutely ideal, and their path to the next round already looks navigable. By no means is there any guarantee of progress, but they have given themselves the best possible chance to go through. Past records state that a win on the opening day gives you an 85% chance or thereabouts of doing just that, so they have every reason for optimism. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature. So, a sprint to make it through the group stage, and a really vibrant atmosphere to match.
Yeah, 2 wins from 3 usually does the trick. Confidence is up, form looks good, and in a wonderfully expectant atmosphere, as you say. If they go about this with similar conviction, then all should be well come the final whistle.
There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, James Rodriguez. He's just got a wonderful left foot, it's as simple as that. He can put the ball on a sixpence from 50-plus yards, or whip in a cross right onto the toe of a striker. Needless to say, he's also got an eye for a spectacular goal or two himself, so this defence won't be giving him much time on the ball if they want a positive result out of this.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Hoists it forward. Falcao gets wrestled off the ball.
No efforts on target is acceptable if levels of enthusiasm and energy are good, and they're not.
It's James! Goal! The contact was crisp and clean. That was just a rocket.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Cordoba. And it's played forward. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gets it back. Brought forward. What does he try from here? And he's on a charge. That's good intervention. Things could have got far worse than that. And the through ball is intercepted. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
A really good feat. Well read, he sorted that out. Looks to clip it forward. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
So we're already into the second period. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Moreno battles to win it back. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, these are the sort of opportunities, Peter, that really need to be taken when you're trailing. There's pressure on this one.
Sanchez! Oh, how good is he? He's got himself a peach of a goal. The second half sparks straight into life. And he's produced a beauty. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Just brushed off the ball there.
That quick leveller can now open this second half to this game possibly being turned on its head. Fresh impetus and encouragement is all they needed, and they've got it in abundance now.
Ball through needs to be good here. Well positioned to make that interception. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Good clearance and very necessary. Oh, real! He's had a goal! He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Great leap! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Timely intervention.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And it's Zapata. And here's Falcao. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, what a ball! He's gone for it!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Gets up to head it! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch. Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts.
And time is up. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. So another win, that's 2 from 2, and it is looking good. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of
Well, it is only the second game in the group phase, but already this is crunch time for some, certainly those who have suffered defeat in their opening game. The prospect of an early exit already hangs above their heads. The players and managers have to put a brave face on it in the pre-match press conference, but that is not going to change the overwhelming truth here, and that is that they really must seek to avoid defeat. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Well, some in the media have dubbed this already a desperation derby.
Well, it doesn't have to be doom and gloom simply because you've lost one game. That can be rescued quite quickly here, with a great chance of turning fortunes round and lifting spirits and just creating much more optimism. And they can still emerge from this group. Their hopes and dreams are very much alive from the way I see it.
There's the whistle. And it's played forward. Oh, well defended. And the finish! He's delivered all right! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time! Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Done very well to intervene. Out to the left it goes. Oh, nice touch. Neat exchange. Oh, that's nice. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. He's found his man. Now she goes for goal! Goal! And already they're looking to run away with it. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He gets past his man. Forward it goes. A real chance to break. Davis. And now they can launch a counter. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tielemans. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's trying the shot. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought the starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Dashing forward at pace. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Edwards. And out to safety. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. That's the start of another 45 minutes. Well, that's where he wants it. Well positioned to make that interception. He's pinged one through here. Has a pop! They are rampant! And surely that settles it. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Oh, good interception. Tries to locate someone up front. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Davis. And it's played forward. Breaks on here. Looks to clip it forward.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Looks to bypass the midfield. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Time and again they are repelled. Hoists it high. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal. and he didn't go for the back heel.
Forward it goes. Both officials showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Trying to get there. Tries to get it forward quickly. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Towering header! And with that, the final whistle. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Well, they've done what they needed to here. They've bounced back from defeat on day one. It is a win that keeps them bang in contention. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form. A big team beating a not-so-big team, and the lesson dealt.
Well, it is only the second game in the group phase, but already this is crunch time for some, certainly those who have suffered defeat in their opening game. The prospect of an early exit already hangs above their heads. The players and managers have to put a brave face on it in the pre-match press conference, but that is not going to change the overwhelming truth here, and that is that they really must seek to avoid defeat. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Well, some in the media have dubbed this already a desperation derby.
Yeah, Peter, I think it's true that another defeat could spell curtains, but as a glass-half-full person, hopes and dreams are still intact, and this can be the start of a revival that the doubters are not quite expecting. Their motivation can be taken from a wish to shove it back down their throats.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Floats one over. Simpson. He's played him through. He's got... and the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Vidal. Simpson. Goes for goal! And the ball's come out! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra-sharp.
Clears it out of harm's way. Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
It's come loose. Hoists it forward. Beautifully executed. Great challenge, time to perfection. He's got options out wide. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And he heaves it forward. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. We can get that clear. Forward it goes. Now the counter.
Acuna.
And here's Vidal. Aimed in towards the centre. Gets it back. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Oh, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Well, the action has already resumed here.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should.
Chance! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Malcolm. Yunus. He's had that put on a plate. Tries a shot! And in it goes! And finally he has breathed life into the game! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Battles to win it back. It's come through. And the shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Time for a change in personnel. Towering header! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And it's played forward. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must. He's gone for it! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Delivers across, cut out in the nick of time. And here's the chance to counter. Plays it out to the wing. He's got away. He's picked him out. It's got through. Going for goal. It's come back out. Yes! And surely that settles it. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, that's great awareness. Full marks to him as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up. Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Malcolm. He's made sure that that won't get through. Malcolm. And that will be the final act. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Yeah, they really needed that. Nothing decided yet, but they are in it going into the final group game. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, I have to admit, Peter, that I had this marked down as a draw at best, but their tactical approach and industry was superb.
Well, it is only the second game in the group phase, but already this is crunch time for some, certainly those who have suffered defeat in their opening game. The prospect of an early exit already hangs above their heads. The players and managers have to put a brave face on it in the pre-match press conference, but that is not going to change the overwhelming truth here, and that is that they really must seek to avoid defeat. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, some in the media have dubbed this already a desperation derby.
Well, it doesn't have to be doom and gloom simply because you've lost one game. That can be rescued quite quickly here, with a great chance of turning fortunes round and lifting spirits and just creating much more optimism. And they can still emerge from this group. Their hopes and dreams are very much alive from the way I see it.
So we're up and running. Hit long and direct. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. It shoots!
Vela. Plays it through. Gets the better of his man. Hits one! Forward it goes. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, good. Ramirez! And they've been caught out here. Goes for goal! Goal! Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
A 1-0 lead established.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
It's a loose ball. And the counter is on. It's a promising ball. Has a pop! No mistake! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Bangarua are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Crowd calling for... Tries a shot! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Hoists it forward. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Just brushed off the ball there. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Vela. James. Has he picked him out? And the shot! You can get that clear. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward. Halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. That gets things going for the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Tries to dink it in. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Shooting chance! Breaks on here. Well weighted. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Henriksen plays it out to the flank. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Ramirez, and it's played forward. Vela. He's had that as a hit! Well, they could break here.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
It was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Looking to pull clear here. He'll fancy himself from here. He's had a crack. That is simply superb! About as smooth as it gets. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Oh, that is a bit special. He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
So here comes the substitution.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Goes long. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Plays it out to the wing, cuts it out, tries to get it forward quickly. Ball through needs to be good here. Big chance! Keylor Navas gives chase. Could have here their final chance. Pings it in. He pursues it all the way. And there goes the final whistle. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. They really needed that. Nothing decided yet, but they are in it going into the final group game. Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Bangarua simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable as predicted.
Rotherham are right up against it. An opening day defeat which their boss attributed to opening day nerves. Whatever the reason, what is absolutely clear is that they need to avoid defeat now. Should they lose again, then their presence in the competition is hanging by a thread. They will be desperate to avoid that state of affairs. It's a stressful day and a big performance is needed. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Rotherham faced here with what can already be a make-or-break game.
Yeah, Peter, I think it's true that another defeat could spell curtains, but as a glass-half-full person, hopes and dreams are still intact. And this can be the start of a revival that the doubters are not quite expecting. Their motivation can be taken from a wish to shove it back down their throats.
So that's got things underway.
There's a long ball.
Dinked in. And he's there to cut it out. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Out to the left it goes. Well positioned to make that interception. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Tries to get it forward quickly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hits one! It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Played in with accuracy. Oh, good interception. Plays it out to the wing. Looking for space out wide. Gets away from his opponent. Tries to get it clear. It'll be a throw-in. Hoists it forward. Cuts it out. Has he picked him out? Chance! And he's done it!
looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
A breakthrough goal, as you may have predicted, but not at the end most of us anticipated. It's a loose ball. Up towards the front line. Forward it goes. Tries to stroke it through. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Look, the game is full of ifs.
Shapes to shoot! Back of the net!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
That has... and the first half is done. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Plays it over to the other flank. He's got options out wide.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
It's a fine challenge, and it goes his... up to meet it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Great leap! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think...
Hits one! He has done it! And again they hit the front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Tries lifting it over. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Going for goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Massive leap! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Drives it towards the front. Done very well to intervene. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Tries to switch the play.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Rotherham are on the verge of a pretty special win, but they've got some hanging on to do here. And he's cut it out. And it's played forward. Nicely controlled. We are into stoppage time. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Gets up to head it! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Rotherham have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. Well, they really needed that. Nothing decided yet, but they are in it going into the final group game. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, that was a bit of a shock, and I got it wrong, Peter, and I don't think I was on my own there, but somehow they narrowed.
Well, it is only the second game in the group phase, but already this is crunch time for some, certainly those who have suffered defeat in their opening game. The prospect of an early exit already hangs above their heads. The players and managers have to put a brave face on it in the pre-match press conference, but that is not going to change the overwhelming truth here, and that is that they really must seek to avoid defeat. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Well, some in the media have dubbed this already a desperation derby.
Well, it doesn't have to be doom and gloom simply because you've lost one game. That can be rescued quite quickly here, with a great chance of turning fortunes round and lifting spirits and just creating much more optimism. And they can still emerge from this group. Their hopes and dreams are very much alive from the way I see it.
We have already started here. Looks to dink one in, and it's got through. Heads gone. Gets into a dangerous position.
Pulisic. Murray.
Oh, good. Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Gets the better of his man. He's had a shot! It's a goal! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So that's 2 now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Murray.
Hoists it forward. Elliott. And it's played forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Going through. Swung in towards the middle. It's a brilliant interception.
Pulisic.
Oh, good interception. Pinged forward. He gets past his man. In with a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. It's gone a long way up and away. Now surely! Forward it goes. Looking to break out here. Tries to get it forward quickly. Plays a clever pass. Battles to win it back. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, and all things still possible. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Murray.
Lobs it in gently.
Pulisic.
That's good defending, very good defending. Good clearance and very necessary. It's Murray! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Played out to the right. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Pulisic tries to dink it in, and that's been levered clear.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in there. And the finish! It's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Hit into the middle, and he's there to cut it out.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all showing no substance. Where's the final product?
And the shot! Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. He spotted the run and played him through. He's got away. He's got options out wide. And out it comes again. Hoists it forward. Time and again they are repelled. Floats one over. Hits one! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper sends it forward. Time added on, 4 minutes. Chance! And the ball's come out! Looks to bypass the midfield. And that's that. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Well, they really needed that. Nothing decided yet, but they are in it going into the final group game. Your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.